Greetings, Mechwarriors. My name is TTV, and this is German Mechgineering. And today, guys, we are playing the Trebuchet, the Trench Bucket 7K. Now, normally you would say if you see a Trebuchet, it's gonna be SRMs or MRMs or LRMs, but in this case, it just appears in front of you, and then BAM! BAM! Double UAC-20 blast to the face, followed with 2 medium lasers, and that's going to be the build for today. It is on screen right now. Light engine 250 for 81 kph total speed. The left torso is dominated by the UAC-20, the right torso has 2 medium lasers and 2 double heat sinks, and then we add 4 tons of UAC-20 ammo to this thing. It's actually nice and tanky, 71 armor on the right and the left torso. To put it into context, guys, a dire whale is at about 90-ish, so this is actually pretty tanky for one mech that is oh so tiny. And okay, nobody saw that. Shh, nobody tell anybody. Nobody tell anybody. Now we actually have proper armor on this thing, on the CT as well, so 74 CT. Nice structure values on the legs as well, 57 structure, really nice, as well as 51 structure on the right and left torso. The arms are just going to be used as shields when you twist away. You can see that they are relatively big compared to the mech, so you can shield a little bit with them, especially since those side torsos are not protruding that much. Okay, the firepower of this bad boy is 30 plus another 20 from the double tap of the UAC-20, so that's a 50 damage alpha strike, which is not too shabby coming from a 50-ton mech. Let's have a look at the skill tree. Now for the skills, I went into the firepower tree first. I had got enhanced rack UAC as well as magazine capacity 1 and 2. Then I chose to get a lot of the cooldown nodes and a lot of the heat gen nodes to make sure we can continuously fire this bad boy without having to waste a huge amount of time cooling down. Then I went into survival, took the full survival tree so we make sure that we are as tanky as possible, and that way we can go ahead and surprise the enemy. If we get caught out, we don't have jump jets, of course, so we have extra tank capabilities that will put people off guard, because you just see this 50-ton mech and you think, it's not going to be that tanky. Well, it's actually surprisingly tanky for its weight. I would potentially compare it to a little bit to the urban mech, although the urban mech is even more tanky with the weight to tankiness ratio. Then we go into the sensors tree. We get radar derp 1 through 5, as well as seismic sensor 1 and 2. And last but not least, I went with double artillery strike and 1 cool shot, and that's going to be the build for today, guys. Let's take this thing to a dropship and see how it performs. I'll see you there. Nuclear Caveman says, follow TTB, and TTB says, and his mighty assault trench bucket. I don't like it when people just keep following me. You should move with me, not just follow me, because I am not the anvil. I like to be the hammer sometimes. That sounded wrong. Well, long story short, we have found an enemy Nova, and I wanted to go ahead and DAKKA it with my UAC-20, but I instantly jammed up. Talk about bad luck, but that's alright. We are going to unleash our wrath onto that enemy Kentaro as a different or a secondary target. It's actually quite hard to hit him from this range. We are at about 300 meters, 350 meters, but hitting with the UAC-20 at this range, especially on a smaller target that is moving to the side, is not that easy. Let's see, can we get another shot in? Nah, not really. Unfortunately, we jammed up again. Now, guys, the thing with the UAC-20 is it could be such an amazing weapon, but the frequency of jams on this thing is just hardcore, and it's really hampering you, because you have to wait for 10 seconds to be able to fire again. So over time, of course, you will do more damage than the normal variety of the autocannon. There we go, third jam of the round. But it can be the difference between life and death if it jams at the wrong time, because you can't calculate in the jams, they're random. So speaking about randomness, let's go ahead, randomly push up, shoot at target to see, and do the same thing again. Oops, never mind, can't shoot him right now. Let's wait for a sec here, and then now we shoot. Unfortunately, there were no targets in front of my Ultra AC-20 at this point. Okay, let's go ahead, go around the side here towards Charlie 4 and engage the enemies over there. Maybe go for, let's see, let's go for the Nova again. I don't want to get DAKKA too much here, fall back a little bit. 0 kills to 0 so far, but that should be changing any second now that Kentaro is ready to drop. And we're going to go ahead and shoot a little bit onto the enemy bushwhacker, and then this guy, what is he doing with his Nova? Is he now YOLOing it onto me? Alright, yeah, sure, fine by me. Let's see, what else do we have here? Ooh, we've got an Atlas in the middle here as well as a Mauler. That is perfect for me. If I can get behind him, I can do some good damage to his ass. And, oh look, oh joy, oh wonder, we are jammed up again, yeah. Needless to say, I find the UAC-20 jam chance is a little bit too high. And yeah, well, what can you do? 4 kills of 1 though, that is actually looking good for us, and I'm seeing that my UAC-20 ammo is slowly but surely running out. I believe I was running this without any additional ammo skills at this point, so yeah, that's a little of a problem. That's why we have 4 tons of ammo in the mech, guys. You do need them. As you can see, you can chew through this ammo quite quickly. Let's go on to the enemy dragon. He's just running UAC-2 standard build. We go for his side torso. He should be... Is he XL? He might be XL actually. Let's go ahead and try that. Yep. Well, I can't say if he was XL or light engine because the other side torso was gone already, but needless to say, we got our kill. We still have 18 shells for the UAC-20 left. That is 5 shots. 8 kills over 1 at this point, and since we are all in the middle here, that means that the enemy team is doing something very, very weird, guys, because otherwise we would have seen the rest of the enemy team right now. There's an enemy Mechwarrior sniping in Timbuktu, where he's not going to be useful to anybody, so he's going to be dead soon. Let's try and see if we can find some... Ooh, hello there! Is it a raven? Are you a raven? Oh, it's a raven? Let's go ahead and say hi, and hopefully hit him. Almost. Oh, he's got the evil eyes on the raven. Very nice, very nice. Can we get another shot in onto the raven? Yes, we got 2 shots in even, but we didn't kill him, unfortunately. That's alright. My teammates are chasing him down, and he should be dead here. Yep, there we go. There he falls. Unfortunately, my final shot went through him. This is the last target on the field. No, actually, has 2 targets left. Who's shooting missiles behind me? Hello? It's always weird when I hear random missiles going off behind me, especially if it sounds like SRMs. Oh, hello! Now we've got an explanation of what's going on here. That must have been an AFK Blood Asp. But that's alright, we're gonna go ahead and go into the fight. Maybe turn myself into a target, but it seems that he's got a giant hard-on for my Mad Cat buddy. So we'll just keep on firing with our medium lasers. 10 damage a pop, and if you do that often enough, you will go ahead and help your teammates kill this guy. Beautiful. Well, that was a successful first test, I would say. Not a crazy amount of kills on the field, but I mean, look at the mech. We are 78%. We took some hits, but really not that bad. I like it. 1 killing blow, 9 assists, 1 kill, most damage dealt, 553 damage done, and 3 components destroyed. And guys, if you enjoyed this content, check out my Patreon page, become an active member of Team TTB. And looking at this, yeah, we outdamaged 3 of our 4 assaults, and yeah. Awesome quick draw IV4. Yeah, we did good, I would say. We did good for this build. I mean, we only have 2 medium lasers and an Ultra AC-20. So anything above 500, I would say, is definitely solid. Now we're jumping into the next match. Here is actually the first match I played, and we are on the Mining Collective. I just took down an enemy UAV, because you always should hunt for UAVs if you have the chance, and if you have to chance to take it down without any risk to you, because if there's a risk to you, you should think twice. There's another enemy UAV up top. Let's see, can we get this as well? 459 meters. I will need at least 2 shots, potentially 3. Yep, we will need 3 shots. Come on. There we go! The doom of UAVs continues. Beautiful. Now let's see what we can do here. Our team is apparently choosing to push below, so I won't push top here. I will just go ahead, pass around here, do a double tap, and keep on walking. That was exactly what I was going for here, because I wanted to make sure that we don't get shot to hell from the enemy team that has taken the top. And if you see that your team is already on the rotation, guys, there's no point in trying to take top. You will just get murdered. We're also getting murdered from the top here on the sidelines, but I can go ahead and engage onto the targets here with minimal risk to myself, because they don't have an easy way of shooting me down below, whereas I'm having an easier time shooting up to them. And if you time your shots right, guys, then you can hit the enemy targets so that they get hit from below, but they can't really see or shoot you at that point, and that means they will go ahead and have to fall back because they're getting damaged, and people don't like to get damaged in this game. Okay, let's dodge the enemy artillery strike and potentially go in onto the enemy Sun Spider. Hello, good sir. Where are you going? Okay, never mind, it's just a general... Can we hit him? Almost. And then we're jammed up. Right when I need the second double tap, we are getting jammed up. Never mind then, let's go ahead and join our teammate here and try to do some damage up top. The enemy team is still all up top here. I wish I had artillery strikes, but this was a 0 skill version. But ooh, hello there. So we're in front of a Fafnir and in front of, what is it, an Orion. That was painful, but we are still alive. Believe it or not, we are still alive. Can we shoot this enemy Griffin. Yes, we could. A little bit in the back, but it didn't do much. Let's go ahead, keep on pushing, maybe do some more double tap action in onto the enemy Orion. Keep on walking, switch on over to the Spider, Sun Spider. And maybe now go in onto the Fafnir with heavy Gauss rifles. Okay, that looks painful. Let's not go into the Fafnir with the heavy Gauss rifles. Let's go for the other side and potentially hit him in the back if that's possible at all. Yep. Keep walking. Come on. Ah, damn it. I couldn't decide which target to shoot. Sometimes that even happens to me, and we're going to pay for it here. Taking some damage from the enemy bushwhacker, and whoa, there's the Fafnir again. Let's shield with a side torso. Ouchie, there goes my arm. That's okay, better the arm than the rest of it. And we finally fall in the crossfire. Ouch! Well, that was painful. Unfortunately, the team was not successful in taking top, and if you just run around the bottom but don't get any kills, then the enemy team will just take you down from the superior position. So guys, that's why I always recommend to take top. It is just such a nice centralized position to have and use against the enemy. Now at that point we ended up having one teammate that was sniping from somewhere in Timbuktu. Long story short, we lost. He got a kill or two, but that's beside the point. 2 assists, 2 KMDDs, 3 components destroyed, 420 damage done. Let's have a look and see how we did in compared to the rest of the team. Yeah. Well, at least we did our job, guys. Have a great day.